Hi guys, welcome into another book review. Today we're going to talk about Does It Hurt by H.D Carlton. Now, I see a lot of mixed reviews on this one, and a lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it, and a lot of people just kind of on the fence and kind of like, when it. And I kind of have some thoughts on that and why. This is actually one that I really enjoyed. I actually really liked this one. And I have to say with this one before even going in, if you are somebody who's on the fence and is like, I don't know if I want to read this or not, let me straight up tell you, this is not going to be like Haunting Adeline. This relationship in this one is toxic. And yes, the relationship between Zaid and Adeline was kind of a little on the toxic side. It had its red flags. This is a whole new level. This is going to be a whole new level. This is dark romance, babes. This is dark romance, and this is a whole, like, there's levels of dark romance. Let's be honest out there. There is levels. There's, like, barely tipping your toe on the dark romance. There's dark romance where you could definitely romanticize the relationships, and there's dark romance where it's just you know, it's toxic. There's dark romance where the guy saves the girl from the bad relationship, but he's still really good to her. And then there's relationships where they essentially flip and hate each other. And even though they hate each other, they do really messed up stuff to each other, and they hate each other, and it's just toxic 100% around. And that is what you are going to get in this one. So going in, if you maybe have your head in that headspace, going in and saying, okay, this relationship is toxic, they are going to hurt each other, and it's toxic, and it's just not good all around, then maybe you won't be giving it like a 3-star. I mean, like, this book is this, you know, maybe you won't be so as disappointed. And I think that's really why people go in. That's a lot of the reviews I saw. People like, I'm so disappointed. I was expecting more. And I think that's what people are expecting. They're expecting the great romance that you see from Zaid and Adeline. And you're not going to get that here. Like I said, you're going to get the hate. You're going to get the toxic. You're not going to be, you're not going to get the other aspects. And I'm not saying that there's not romance and there's not building and there's not affection and there's not stuff that you can romanticize in this. There definitely is. But there's a lot of toxicity in here. So moving on past that, I feel like I'm rambling and talking about that. I just want people to go in being very aware of that, because I hate seeing books. Like, you are going to see me advocate for books a lot, saying I hate seeing books get bad reviews because we don't know what we're jumping into, or we go into things unaware. And I can admit I have gone into books being unaware or expecting something else. And so when I go in, I'm even a little disappointed. I still try to give them at least 4 stars, because even if I'm like, but there's been books I've gone in and I'm like, ooh, this is not what I expected. And so I try to make sure when I give reviews, even if they're spoiler free, just tell you it is what it is. So going into this one, do not expect a great big romantic relationship like you get with Zaid and Adeline. This is toxic, this is dark, and it's gonna hurt. So going from there, you are gonna have a woman who has been through a lot. She steals identities, and she just happens to take his. They go through a lot, and they end up stranded on an island, and the island is dangerous, and it is just going to go from there. I don't want to give more away because I don't want to give a lot of the book away. And going from there, that's kind of what the synopsis on the back is, so that's why I'm only giving that away. But I feel like you could give stuff away that would give away so much more in the book. But other than that, like I said, that's just what I'm going to give away to you on that one. It does move at a fairly quick pace. I feel like the first part of the book moves really, really, really fast. And then once they reach where they're stranded, I feel like it kind of does slow down. So be prepared with that. I think that is something also that people complained about in the book, is they felt like it moved really, really fast, and then it slowed down, and then it picked up at the end. I agree, but I think when it slows down, it's because it really is focusing on their relationship. It's not that the book necessarily is slowing down. I think it really tries to focus on the growing of their relationship, because again, it is toxic, and they do some things that they hate each other, but there is affection there. There is stuff growing. There is stuff. It's complicated. You got to read it to understand it. So going from there, like I said, it's dark. It's got a lot of stuff that's not. It's dark. Check those trigger warnings. That's the best I'm going to tell you. It's dark. It's good. It moves at a steady speed. I liked it. Not everybody's going to like it, but definitely going knowing this is not something you are going to be able to romanticize as easy. It's not going to be like Haunting Adeline. It is dark. It is toxic, and it is full of trigger warnings. If that is something you're totally okay with, then definitely check it out, because I was okay with that. Like I said, it was a 5-star rate to me. Not everybody was okay with that. I see people give it 5-star. I saw people give it 3 stars. So definitely, like I said, reading subjective. You do what's good for you, but for me, I love this one, and I think you might too.